What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Coleon. Back. It's been a minute. And I wanted to talk to you guys about vegan cheeses. So before I even go into the cheese, number one, the only reason why I even decided to make a video is because the cheese is good, right? If the cheese was bad, why would I make a video, right? So let's get into that. But before we get into it, right? Before we get into it, I do have a list, right? Because if you are plant-based or vegan, I wouldn't say I'm vegan, I say I'm more plant-based, but I'm a very healthy vegan or plant-based eating person. My problem is probably my processed foods. If I can lay off processed foods and just really tackle plant-based, I'd be fine. But here I am again buying a plant-based food, right? So before I get into that, I want to just talk about like vegan cheese. There's one thing about vegan cheese, right? It's just like, it's good, but then it's not good. And it's almost like you just don't want cheese. So there are a lot of people that prefer a plant-based cheese, even if they're not vegan or they're not plant-based. As a vegan, you're looking for a cheese. Now, there's different ways to make cheeses. There's different ways to make different cheeses for like macaroni and stuff like that. I'm not here to get into that, but I do want to discuss those other cheeses. So I do have a list, okay? So I want to go over the list of bad cheeses first, and then I want to go over some good cheeses that you can look up, okay? So, bad cheese. Viola Life. It's disgusting. It's just, it's just nasty, okay? It's not my cup of tea. Some people love it. But if you are in the grocery store, whether it's Whole Foods, whether it's Pete's Fresh Market, wherever you're at, I'm from Chicago, so we have Whole Foods, we have Pete's Fresh Market, we have a grocery store called Fresh Time. We got a lot of little smaller grocery stores, but those are like the main ones that I shop at. Sometimes I shop at Jewel's for this one cheese that I'm gonna get into. But Viola Life, it never leaves the shelves. The shreds don't leave the shelves. Maybe the Parmesan. People like the Parmesan because it's something that you could put and just cook. But if you know your vegan cheeses, you know that Viola Life, it just has a very bland taste and it does not taste like cheese. It doesn't feel like cheese. It's just not cheese. All right. Field roast. That's another one. Some people like it. I do not like it. I do not care for it at all. It has a waxy feel to it, but the flavor is just not that. My number one nastiest cheese has to be Daya or Daya, whatever it's called, because every time I eat it, I Daya just a little bit more. Just the worst cheese in the world. I had bought a pizza. It cost me like $45 of a plant-based, so-called plant-based pizza, and Daya was the cheese that they put on there. Are you serious? You put Daya cheese on a pizza? That's the most disgusting. And then they've redone it so many times. It's just disgusting. If you know what I'm talking about, right? Follow Your Heart is not even second. That's probably 1.5, right? That cheese is very disgusting, okay? Now, some good cheeses, I'm going to run through it real quick. You can look it up. Go Veggie is a very good cheese. The American and the cheddar is a very good. Miyoko's is also a good cheese. The mozzarella comes like in a circle and it's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying, like put it together, but it's a very good cheese. Baby Bell is a plant-based cheese. It comes in these little bitty circles. If you've ever had the other Baby Bell, they've made a plant-based version. It's very good. Shredded up. I did like a chili cook-off a couple weeks ago, and I just put it in my plant-based chili. Delicious, and it melts very fast, melts very well, and it's a good tasting cheese. If you're looking for like a queso cheese, I would say probably Primal Kitchen. They have a good queso plant-based cheese. Now, my go-to cheese for tacos would be Forager Project. There's an organic queso fresco. I might be pronouncing it wrong. That's a very good cheese for like tacos, enchiladas, anything. It melts good. It tastes good. I've used it in a couple of my recipes that I make. So check that out. And it's made from cashew milk. Now, if you're allergic to cashews or you don't want to deal with cashews, then that's probably going to be out for you. They also have another one. It's like they call it a Mexican blend, but you can barely find it. And the thing is that when a cheese is good, it usually sells out. Now Miyoko's has cheddar. That's disgusting. It's just the bite is just terrible. And then Miyoko's also has other different flavors as well, but those cheeses are like for people that's just like they want all these different cheeses. Feed Your Head, very good cheese, very hard to get, very hard to come by because they sell out so fast. They have different versions of cashew cheese, very good cheese. They make it in house. Very hard to get though because they sell out very fast. They'll get some and it's gone just like that. So but I talked about the cheeses, right? The good and the bad, and I'll put some links in the description for the good ones. But you didn't come here for that. You came here to talk about this cheese, this plant-based cheese. And what happened was I was doing some grocery shopping because I wanted to get some things, and I was like, whoa, they got a plant-based cheese, right? And I will read the ingredients. I will actually show you the ingredients and read them to you, but I just wanted to show you this cheese right here. Now, as you can see, I already opened it up because I would not just make something. I wouldn't just say, oh, I'm gonna make a video because it's not. I did look online, then I see a video of someone tasting this cheese, actually putting this cheese, tasting it. I'm almost compelled to make a grilled cheese sandwich, but that's not in the diet for this evening. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that, but I'm pretty sure it melts pretty well, right? The picture says that it melts very well, but the taste is extreme. So we'll be right back. So as you can see, the ingredients are water, coconut oil, modified food starch, chickpea protein. I can't pronounce that word. Contains less than 2% of salt. I can't pronounce that word. Sorbic acid as a preservative, natural flavor, lactate acid, and I can't pronounce that other word because the screen is kind of glaring, right? So these are the ingredients, and these are the calories. This is the pack, but this is the cheese, and pretty much the same thing on this one as that one. And then we'll be right back. All right, so we got the cheese. I'm about to try it. I'm gonna try the provolone first. Like I did have a slice, right? I did have a slice this morning when I went to the grocery store. So this is the cheese. It's pretty thick, right? And I'm gonna just take half of it. I'll eat the rest later. I mean, like when I cut the camera off. It is very good, right? If you've ever had like a Kraft cheese, excuse me, if you've ever had like a Kraft cheese, you know that there's always, especially like with the regular cheese slices, there's this always this aftertaste. It's not like when you go into like a deli and you get like American cheese or you get provolone, but the flavor, the texture is there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if I tried to melt it, it would melt. But I'm not gonna make a grilled cheese because I'll make more than one grilled cheese. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. I had to make a provolone grilled cheese and a American cheese, cheddar cheese. I mean, grilled cheese, and then it just messes up my whole diet that I'm trying to do. So this is, I'm sorry. This is the other one. This is the American style. And like I haven't had like Kraft cheese in a long time, right? Like a slice. Whatever chemical they put on it is the same chemical they put on the other cheese because it tastes the same. It's a lot thicker though, right? It's a lot thicker, but got the flavor. It's got a little bit of a bite at the end, but compared to all these other cheeses that I just named, besides Go Veggie, Yeah, this is better. And then Go Veggie is a slice. So a lot of these other ones that I named, they're more shredded, right? So maybe it tastes different if it's actually like an actual solid piece of cheese. But for me, it's good. I got it at Pete's Fresh Market in Chicago. Um, I think that's it, man. I think if you have questions, well, one thing I would say is if you like stuff like this, let's put it in the comment section. Say, hey, man, do something more like this. I enjoyed this. Maybe it's a little bit long winded. Maybe I'll make it shorter, but let me know what you think. I might make a grilled cheese, right? Who knows? But I appreciate you for watching. Hit the like button. But let me know in the comment section if you want to see some more stuff like this. If so, then I'll start making more videos and tasting vegan stuff. So it's your boy, Mr. Coleon, signing off. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.